in my town, keep chasing that bag, cause I'ma keep on going. I'ma keep on showing.
Shout out to you guys, man. It's your boy South Central. We back in the building today. We got a little bit to cover, man, but we're gonna try to make it snappy, right? But I want you guys to watch it with me and commentate with me as well. You know what I'm saying? For you guys who tune in, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tapping in, man. I appreciate you guys for checking this channel out and posting your comments, because your comments do matter. Your commentary does matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a one-track minded individual, but I am conservative on that aspect. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take a lot to change my mind about what I believe. But if you feel at odds with what I believe, challenge me, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But first, we got black people are negative. Now, I'm from a predominantly black community. You get what I'm saying? And yes, we are definitely negative, okay? But some people feel different, and then we're gonna tap into this commentary. Let's get in.
I get so much love from every group of people. You don't get that shit from like the same type of love. Like it's so divided. You know what I'm saying? It's so much negativity. It's so fucked up, the disposition of black people a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't experience that with other people. You just genuinely don't. Like Arabic people, they love you. White people, they love you. Chinese people, they love you. Hispanic people show love. And a segment of black people show love. But I in my life, and it don't even matter of like whether you conservative, Republican, Democrat, or whatever like that. I can't, even people that's like blackity black, you can't, most people have experienced the negativity from people that look like them.
No,
this is the honest to God truth. Like the hate that you get, the reaction videos, it don't come from white people.
Yeah,
that shit is always gonna come from black people. Always, bro.
You got to ask yourself why. Like who? Like this ain't no black race card, but like in society or humanity, who has like had the most reason to be negative?
No matter what the circumstance, no matter who it is.
No, I'm just saying, like throughout history, like if you are programmed literally to get the shit end of the stick for so long, then it's hard to look forward to great things. No, and this ain't going back.
So, do y'all believe that just because black people, our ancestors experienced slavery, we have a right to hate on each other, right? Or hate one another? This is what Anton's getting at. Yeah, we understand what happened in the past, but we are more hateful towards one another than anything, okay? I'm more likely to get hated on by a black person if I fully don't believe what this person wants me to believe as far as democratic beliefs or speaking against black culture. Black people will get irritated by that and call you a coon, XYZ, whatever, right? And they have a right to have their opinion, but how am I a sellout for pointing out the things that are happening in the hood? Like, ain't I an advocate for people who don't believe in this bullshit but live in it? Majority of black people live in these communities that's lived in these impoverished communities that's taken over by gang culture. They don't believe in it, but they live in it. So I'm speaking out for them. But how am I a sellout? I lived in it my whole life. I ain't never seen where I'm from South Central. White people don't come from they don't come around where I'm from. I really didn't see a white person like that ever, unless I seen a teacher or something like that, or maybe the police officers. But I never really seen white people like that. I seen my own people doing us dirty, doing us greasy, right? So when it comes to speaking out against that, why do black people look at that as if you're turning your back on them when you spitting the truth? How am I wrong for spitting the truth? I partook in a gang culture. I partook in going to prison and XYZ. I did the bad shit, and I understand that it's not okay, right? Jumping niggas at the train station because I'm from this gang. It's not okay. How am I wrong for speaking out against something that I used to young minded, because I grew up in a culture, think that it was okay? How am I wrong for speaking for those individuals that can't speak for themselves because they still live in these communities? How am I a coon? Am I not allowed to speak out against that shit? Or why am I frowned upon in the black community? Why am I getting hated on by the black community for speaking out if I don't agree with them fully, right? You could be black. I'm not a pro-black person. I'm pro-righteous, because you could be black and do something wrong and I say, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You deserve whatever you get. I don't care. I'm not tied to black skin. I'm tied to right or wrong. Did he do wrong? Get him. That's how I feel. And I think that if most people held people accountable in their community that way, a lot of things would change. But especially in the black community, they are very hateful. They hate towards us. Okay, they have hate towards us. If you make it out, come back to the hood. Why you didn't come back to the hood? But then when you go back to the hood, Nipsey Hussle. When you come back to the hood, PNB Rock, right? These are people who are from the hood, right? They go eat a meal, whatever they do, right? They get killed in a hood or get killed in somebody else's hood, right? So they partake in what you push as far as black culture and telling you come back to the hood, give to the hood, talk to the people. They get slain in the middle of a black community, right? But what do you say to that? Just keep coming back. So you got all these answers for me, all these answers, because the hate is real. It's not about being pro-black. It's about understanding what's around me. I can't go back. Yeah, it's black people there. I'm not saying all black people are terrible, but it's a numbers game. If I know I'm gonna get hurt, like why the fuck would I go there? Now my family missing me and I can agree with Charleston White because he says fuck Nipsey Hussle. I'm worried about Aramis. Aramis is Nipsey Hussle's real name. If you don't know who Nipsey Hussle is, he was a rapper in Southern California. He was from a gang called the 60s. Very popular guy. Talked about finances, trying to change the rebrand his community and say we can do it here. He was killed by his own homie, bro, in front of the camera, in front of everybody. Everybody seen it. He kicked his own homie, kicked him, right? Yo, you had me at your title. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for tapping in, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, man. It's all you, baby. It's on y'all to get me out there. But at the end of the day, Nipsey Hussle was taken in front of everybody. Okay, he went back to the hood, gave back to the hood, rebranded his hood, but he got killed by his own homie. Was it hateful? Was it hate? Yes. Why do most black people got to worry about other black people? If it's a Wakanda somewhere, if we pro-blackity black, got your Black Lives Matter shirt on, you blacked out your fucking Instagram, your Facebook is blacked out, pro-blackity black, right? Why do I have to worry about you? Why? And it's not just me. I'm not just saying because I'm a conservative. Niggas got to worry about niggas. I don't give a fuck if you in the streets and you promote that shit. You still got to worry about niggas, bro. Why is that a thing? You feel what I'm saying? Let me show you. Let me show you. Can y'all see this? Oh, you can see it. Okay, black people are 12 times more likely to kill another person than any other race. For sure, because our culture is violent and we promote it. This is why you got black people promoting Charlie Kirk getting executed in front of his family. It's culture for us to kick over candles and make jokes of fuck the dead. Like the girl at the college, right? These are college students. These people ain't even street folks, but they learn that fuck your homie dead, right? Remember that? But they learn this shit through black culture. Like they make fun of death, okay? But the thing is that not everybody gonna put up with that shit, man. And that's what I got at the other day. But we're gonna proceed with this this commentary. Thank you guys. Thank you, Illuminanian 83. Thank you, bro.
Miley, go back on mute, Miley. Go back on mute.
This ain't gonna stop being victims, bro.
No. It's not about
Lord, I fuck with you.
Program shit. It's like
it
is 2025, bro. Do you know when I was in like, I remember elementary school and middle school, niggas was saying, dog, by the time y'all graduate, it's gonna be flying cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the year 2000 was supposed to be like, oh shit, that's the future. Nigga, we in 2025 and niggas is still talking this oppression bullshit.
It's not oppression. Listen,
niggas won't, man.
My nigga, no, it's not a victim shit. Listen, if y'all have literally sucked the blood out of this one,
the fuck is y'all talking about?
For
white people is poor as fuck. It's people poor everywhere.
We get that, and some white people are extremely fucking negative. The poor ones. Now,
no, let's go. Not.
Just the fuck, you never been around them. You.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the conversation. He's saying that black people are not only hateful or not only haters, but they're dangerous. Okay, it's to a point to where, nigga, you can't trust niggas, bro. As a nigga, you can't trust nigga. He can't go to Detroit, where you from, and think that everybody gonna show him love. And if they and if a person hateful towards him due to what he got on, anything of that nature, he's in danger. So he has to watch his surroundings. I can't trust black folks. It's not that, oh, everybody hateful. We understand that, but it's more dangerous for a black nigga to hate you than any other race. I promise you, because other niggas will get at you. You feel what I'm saying? I can see the perspective, but like if you have a life where you can't trust those around you. I mean, exactly. If I can't trust black people, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas is hateful. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas is hateful. Just like what's that dude name that got killed, man? And that shit hurt me. We was around the same age. The dude that he was a rapper. His name was Tentacion. I don't know if you listen to his music, but the way he got killed is like, bro, why'd y'all kill him? Like, y'all try to take his shit. Yeah, he probably fought y'all or whatever. Why you kill him though? But then these guys are crying in court, like, bro, you didn't have to kill him. Like, but it's so normal where we come from. It's like, okay, like he ain't nobody special, and it's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to think like that. But also, it's like I've been through it my whole life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's normal, like that niggas do that, but it shouldn't be normal though. But also the fact that you pro-black and you trust niggas so much is the reason why your life was taken, right? You can't put white people hatred or negativity towards black people hatred and negativity. It's totally different. A white person hates you, whatever. I'm more likely to be okay with a white person being around me than a white hateful nigga who just, you know what I'm saying? He might hate niggas and things of that nature. I don't trust him, okay? But I don't trust niggas more, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to think that way, but it's the truth. What do you say? I'm a white boy who grew up in the hood, and I got pressed by everyone growing up, but I have a solid soul, you know, and saying I understand. Yeah, I got you, bro. Like, the thing with black people is that we so dysfunctional. It's not just like racist. We're not racist. We're not racist people, but we're dysfunctional people, which means that anybody could get it. You know what I'm saying? There's no structure. It's just so when people make a statement that black people are racist, yes, you got some racist ass black motherfuckers. Yes, they talk like it, but also niggas kill niggas too. So it's not like niggas is just racist. Anybody can get it. Nobody is free for all. That's all I'm saying. We dangerous, period. It ain't no dangerous towards this dangerous, period. Stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to think that way, but it's the honest truth. You get me? Let's get back into it.
Never been die. Go to the Anton. Go to the trailer parks.
I've been to the trailer parks.
Anton, listen, bro. There's a scientific study that'll show you if you always getting fucked over, then you always think you're gonna get fucked over. That means the negativity.
I'm so tired of this victim shit.
Programming. Can we just really quickly, 2K? Can you just for me,
Jesus Christ.
just for me, can you define what getting effed over really means? Like, give me an example of a day-to-day how somebody gets effed over. As
imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Black.
He go with the wordplay. Listen, all this is
no. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just trying to really give meaning.
All of this is hypothetical. Okay, if you wake up in a shitty situation, you wake up in a trailer park, you go to a shitty school. You put on shitty clothes, you eat shitty food, you go to a shitty job, then you come back to that shitty trailer park. Your overall outlook on life is going to be shitty. You ain't gonna wake up happy.
And I could agree with that your whole mindset is gonna be shitty because you're around shitty things, and I could attest to that. But the thing is that that's no excuse for you to kill other people. Like, there's no excuse. I could fuck with that, but you killing other niggas though. So like, when do we stop? When do we stop and hold each other accountable? Because mostly we're around other of us, right? And y'all hate, and this is me speaking as a content creator, y'all hate when other black people speak out against the black community. But if you don't like us speaking out about the black community and how fucked up it is, we understand that we grew up in shitty areas, but it didn't make me want to kill a nigga. It didn't make me want to think jealous of a dude like, damn, he got it. Like, I want to fucking take his shit away. Right? I want to rob this nigga. Right? If and I've seen this on a video too. A guy, you know, had a PS5 walking across the street in the hood in the projects. A dude stopped him and robbed him right then and there. And it was around Christmas time. You rather take from another nigga. It's not frowned upon in the hood to take from another dude. Rob another dude. It's not frowned upon. You get what I'm saying? But we're not supposed to speak out about this, because if not, we're coons. I mean, if we do speak out against it, we're coons, we turn our back on the black community, we're no longer black. But who else is supposed to speak out against this shit? This is what I'm saying though. Black people can't speak out against it. White people can't speak out against it. Nobody else can speak out against it. This culture of hatred towards one another. But the thing is that if you don't speak out against it and you don't talk about it, nothing will get done. You know what I'm saying? It's a real ass convo, and I respect the material. Facts, bro. And the thing is that what do we do? What do we do? Like, do we sit there and keep perpetuating the system over and over and over because we only hurting us? You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to speak about it, but what is getting done about it? You hate the police, but yet you keep robbing niggas who don't want to go to jail. So if you say get it in blood. So if I do something to you, now I'm in jail forever. Now, yeah, I got my lick back, but now I'm taken away from my family. So now what I do? Sit in jail and rot. So I'm locked in between the two. I can't call the police because that's snitching. What do you want me to do? Don't speak out about it. We have to exactly, brother, heaven or hell. We have to do something about it. And I take the responsibility of speaking out against it because I'm from that and I understand how it feels to want to change you want to change your life, but you held in a box because you don't want to be labeled a snitch because you got to live here. You don't want to tell on nobody. You don't want to kill nobody because guess what? You're going to jail forever. I don't care what nobody tell you. You think you can get away with it. And niggas had this mysterious, and I've been in prison before where niggas had this mysterious way they can get away with it, but they never do get away with it. So it's like, yeah, you just do it, man. Just kill him, man. All you gotta do. Now I'm in jail with niggas for all my life just because you told me to do it. Fuck out of here. So I'm locked in the box. Just accept it. Fuck it. As long as I'm getting fucked, we good. No, somebody has to say something about it, man. That's the only way things are going to change, man. But at the end of the day, niggas are negative, bro. Straight up.
And optimistic that something great is going to happen. Everything gets shitty through the lens of your view.
You know what's so funny about that?
That is true.
You know what's so funny about that?
Do you see people in jail with glamorified hope and great aspirations in life? No.
I've seen people who got them a trailer park and were so happy because they weren't homeless.
This science, y'all. Despite what y'all say, this is science. If you put a nigga in a fucked up situation,
what a mindset.
Sure,
bro. You know what's so funny about that?
Well, everybody who lives in a trailer park is not upset.
When I was growing up, I didn't know that I was poor. Like we were happy because we was like, yo, we getting it. Bro, if you got a old school, a Caprice, a Cutlass, a Monte Carlo, a Regal, or any of that shit, and you got some D's on that bitch, nigga, you was like, I'm winning. I didn't even know that we were poor until after I was no longer really poor. Like even when I was getting money at first, I was like, nigga, I'm hood rich. Like I'm rich, nigga. I like, you go back through the hood, you stun, you got you a Trailblazer SS, nigga. I'm good. Like we didn't know that that wasn't even no money. And so we was happy as fuck. Like we was happy. And it's like, no matter what state you in now, it's like, oh man, like, no, that's not even a real thing what 2K is saying as far as people programmed to feel like that's not true, bro. Like we didn't even know that shit. We just had a good time. We hooped. It was just fun times, bro. And now it's like the more money.
And I think this is the key, man. Like you got 2K explaining to Anton that dude, we evil, are we hatred, are we negative because we come from negative backgrounds, bro? How you expect the nigga who come from the zoo to be tame, nigga? I was raised around animals, nigga. I don't know how to be civilized. You know what I'm saying? This is part of my understanding, getting outside of the hood and being around people that haven't experienced what I experienced. Like, yeah, I come off aggressive because I have to defend myself, and I don't know what you want. I don't know what hood you from. I don't know why you trying to get close to me. Are you watching me? Like it fucks you up mentally. It's like it's literally like when people come from war, it's literally fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And Anton don't understand that because I think that the glue is a father to break down to you. You from PTSD? I got you, brother. Thank you. Anton had a father to break down shit. Like when you feeling like, damn, I need more. You know what I'm saying? Like when you young and you're a male, young black male, young white male in the hood, whatever. It depends on the culture. If you don't have a father to break what's going down around you, you have your own mind. And I always told my brothers this, I told my mom this, ain't nothing more dangerous than niggas that's young and ain't got shit else to do. All you got to do is think and twirl your fingers and come up with a plan. to get rich. They be doing the dumbest shit in the fucking world. This is why they park cars with keys in the motherfucker in front of the hood, and niggas be hopping up in that motherfucker because they dumb. Like young niggas are dangerous because they ain't got nothing else going on. They don't have a father to understand. Like, hey, bro, something more to this. Yeah, you might be poor right now, but look at this, bro. At the end of the day, appreciate you got a home. Appreciate you got somewhere to live, bro. I don't had nothing. Nobody breaking that down to us. Mama at work, we there struggling. You feel what I'm saying? Around other niggas that's struggling, trying to come up with a plan to get rich that don't make fucking sense because our brain is not developed correctly yet. We ain't been through shit. All we know is that we could possibly get away with it. I don't know why, but it's kids. You feel what I'm saying? It's kids. But the thing is that when Anton said I was happy when I was broke, like I was happy. I wasn't worried about this because you had to, like, not to blame him for having a father. That's a great thing. I just think that the missing part of struggling and keeping kids structured while you're struggling is having a father, right? To keep you disciplined. When your mind go elsewhere, nigga, come back this way, bro. Come back this way. You going the wrong way, son. Fuck out of here. Don't think like that. That's trash. Yeah, you broke, but you could change this shit, bro. Right? That's a deep thought. Thank you, bro. You could change this shit. Don't be so caught up in this shit, man. Yeah, it might suck because this nigga might got Jordans and you got Pumas on, my nigga, but you could change it into Jordans. You feel what I'm saying? It's just your mindset. I gotta break down this shit to you because it hurts as a kid. I don't have this. Why don't I have this? Why did he have this? And my brother, I'm not talking like my brother used to rob niggas, bro. And I used to ask him why, because we came from the same situation, born and raised by the same mother in the same house, but we have two different mindsets. I'm like, bro, I don't want to take from nobody because I don't know what he took to get that. And when I get it, because I knew I was gonna get it somehow, not by robbing or stealing, by working hard, but I don't want nobody to do that to me because I believe in if you do it to somebody else, you have to justify when they do it to you. And I never want it to be done to me. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you need another man to peel back the onion that's older than you. Explain the stages of life. Facts. But the thing is, you have to be open to discipline. You have to be open to basically being taught that shit. Most of these kids don't know what that look like. So when a dude come in their life, it's like, bro, who the fuck are you to tell me this? Who the fuck are you to be telling me this, bro? Like, I see OG outside getting home, he getting bitches, he getting that money. Who are you to tell me anything? You don't live a life of that. Let me see you with money. Come with money, then I'll talk to you. No, and I'm telling you this because look, bro, Loon, you probably understand too. Like, niggas is not listening to that. So when people say, and I hate when the Democrats say this shit, man, we need more mentors, and this niggas is not listening. If you ain't got no money, don't talk to me. I want to talk to big boss homes in the hood who got 30 trap houses. You feel what I'm saying? Who niggas respect and don't play with. I want to be that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be King Von. You feel what I'm saying? I want that respect. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't got no dad. It's kind of how celebrities only hang with them because they see each other as normal. As fact, that's the truth. So wolves hang with wolves. You feel what I'm saying? But they indoctrinate these little dudes to think this way. And honestly, you battling against culture and you battling against influence and people who are raising kids in the hood. You are fighting against a lot of shit because when they go outside and have fun, and wolves you're going to feed exactly right, but you can't, bro. The thing is that you fight against influence with a culture of stealing, robbing, killing, and things of that nature, and you try to swing them the right way. So it's not easy having a father. I'm not saying you're gonna always go the right way, because I would say this: coming from the hood, the worst kids was the ones that had a dad because they got something to prove. Now I'm hanging with the wolves, nigga. They think just because I got a dad, I'm something to play with. You know what I'm saying? Them to be the worst ones. But the thing is that it's going to be hard on these fathers. It's not the total cure, but ultimately you have to fight for your kids' minds, bro. You have to fight for your kids' minds because that negativity is what take kids away from families. That's it for that video, man. We're gonna get into something else, man. What we get into the Democrat who don't take accountability, man. Who don't take accountability. This segment, man, this fucking Democrat pissed me off, bro. I swear to God, like I couldn't understand why was he lying? You feel what I'm saying? Why are you acting like you don't understand? Now I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but some people are just fucking, I swear to God, some people are just fucking stupid. Oh, where is it? Majority of black people, they're okay. Democrats don't believe. Okay, there you go. Yeah, most of them don't believe it. And I blame Democrats, bro. I blame Democrats because, especially what's happening in the hood, because they're always trying to justify bad behavior. And I feel like we don't get held accountable enough in our communities to make us stop. What's gonna make a young man stop if he don't understand what he's doing is wrong? Because where there's crime and holding your people down, there's always a Democrat making excuses for you. Oh, because they were oppressed, slavery happened. I don't see no white people around me. It's the white man problem. So we got to go back in order to make this shit stop. We got to go back in history and say, don't have slavery. Like I don't know. So what's the alternative? Just keep getting fucked over by my own people. But then when I turn on the TV, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter don't exist here. I live by niggas. Where does it exist? Stop lying to people. Facts. But people, let's put this up. 1.8% of white men own slaves. Not only white men own slaves, there was black people who own slaves as well. It was a universal thing, bro. At the end of the day, slavery happened in every culture, bro. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It just happened. It was a part of it. Wasn't wrong. It's still happening now in Syria. It's still happening right now, bro. Slavery has not stopped. But the thing is that in history it happened. You can't blame everybody just because you lost. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm black. We was not, you know what I'm saying? We lost. If there was a war, you know what I'm saying? We lost. I don't believe that you got 50,000, 500,000 motherfucking black people from Africa to fly to go on a boat and just say, yeah, man, you're gonna go to Africa. 2 motherfuckers with muskets, 2 white motherfuckers in muskets going to ship. This is my beliefs, all right? This is a little rant. Go to Africa and say, get on this fucking boat. What the fuck? Obviously, there was a slave trade in Africa. Obviously, like, come on, bro. Like, it had to be, you know what I'm saying? Black people giving up other black people. But then they want to point the finger at white people because it's easy to do. And it's convenient as fuck when you want to keep a black person making excuses and not keep them up. And I think they're the real racist people because they don't want us to think that we can do better. We could do better. Stop blaming them. Because at the end of the day, when I went to Salt Lake City for a year and 6 months, I didn't see no racist white people. They love the fuck out of me. I don't know why, but obviously I'm a cool person. I don't think I'm the best person, but I'll talk to people. But they didn't treat me bad, bro. And craziest part is the Jews ran the trade. hey man, I want to put that up, gang. Hey, we somewhere with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Mustache man, well, he was on to something, man. I don't know, but let's watch this. Let's watch this segment, man.
For another thing, they're sending the military into cities to quell riots that aren't really riots. They're also the.
What's not really a riot? Wait, hold on. We can take one thing at a time. I think that's most helpful. You're talking about Los Angeles. I mean, is that what that wasn't a riot?
We'll start with Los Angeles right now in ICE. The ICE agents are.
Hold on. We got to go one thing at a time here.
No, this is what's happening. Right now in Los Angeles.
Take it away.
Yeah, in Los Angeles, it's the ICE agents, but it's across the country. But in Los Angeles, particularly, the
thumbs up on the ICE agents, right? Enforcing basic immigration law.
But are they?
Oh yeah, 100%.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
they're enforcing. They're taking people off the street, sending them to a prison camp in El Salvador.
No, they're called.
It's a concentration camp. You can call it what you want.
CCOT?
You can paint a.
How many people were sent to CCOT?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Find out. There's a number.
They're not being sent over there right now. The number's like about 250 people.
But what happened? Let's go to
that's the authoritarian thing.
People. And what about the alligator Alcatraz? But I'll find that out. I don't know.
These are called immigration detention facilities. What's wrong with this? This is just basic stuff.
Because
you're saying this is authoritarian?
Yes, it's authoritarian, but because they're demonizing the other. That's what they're doing. They're making it sound like all these people are murderers and it's just not true. And they're making people afraid.
I don't think people are saying that.
They're making people afraid of brown people.
Of brown people?
Of brown people. You don't believe it? Watch.
Afraid.
Bro, how can you be this old and stupid, bro? Like, we need to get back to calling people dumb as fuck, bro. Like, at this point, Democrats started the problem. All right, as a part of the problem, Democrats are a part of the problem. They started this problem, right? They said there is no border crisis. There is no illegal immigrants crossing over. There is no crisis, right? But in order for us to do our job, we need you to pass this bill. Remember that? Don't ever forget this shit. They said in order for us to start deportation, the Republicans need to get on board for us to sign this bill to enforce the laws that we already have to make sure this shit don't happen. Remember that shit? Then when Trump get in office, he take control. He say, hey, do your job, man. And now people are getting deported. And now they got something to say. Y'all caused this fucking problem, bro. Y'all caused this problem. Y'all lied and said it was no problem. The borders are the borders are got it in control, right? Kamala Harris, healed up Harris. She got it all controlled. No problem here, buddies. Nothing to see here, right? They caused the problem and they want to tell you how to come up with the solution. And I hate that, dude. It seems like they trying to gaslight you and to tap into your feelings, bro. It's wrong. These people are trying to manipulate you to think that every brown person is a criminal. No, nigga, if you cross the border, you're a criminal. I don't give a fuck what you did. We could talk about that all you want. Play them games somewhere else. At the end of the day, if you cross this border illegally, you're a criminal. These people may speak a different language, but they're not stupid. Okay? They're not stupid. The moment you realize that you created the problem to provide the solution, exactly. And it's Satanism. Mass destruction. Come up with start the problem, then come up with the solution. That's all Democrats, right? That's what they do. They shame you like they have the higher morale, like into believing what they want you to believe, right? If you don't believe look, even with the they have these panels where it's a transgender person, whatever the fuck. When you don't believe that this man is a woman, they say you're not smart enough yet. You don't know enough yet. See, he's not hip yet. Fuck, I'm not hip by lying. I'm not gonna lie to myself to make you happy. These people are just they're low vibrational. You need to learn more. I'm not gonna learn myself into a fucking lie. I'm sorry. That don't mean I'm insensitive. I'm telling you the truth. I'm more loving than a person that's trying to agree with you due to your feelings. I'm telling you the fucking truth. You're a man. You're a man. You're not gonna play with me emotionally. You're not gonna play with me morally and try to make it seem like I'm bad. But you want to teach little kids about this gay shit. Come on, man. Stop. Get up out of here.
Of brown people.
You just keep watching. They've done everything they said they were going to do. And let's talk about what the
mass deportations. I mean, this is what we voted for.
Federal agents. All the ICE agents are federal agents. Federal officers all have to go through the federal law enforcement training center, whether marshals, FBI, DEA, everyone. They go through the federal law enforcement training center to become a federal officer, and they're trained there on the rule of law. They're trained there on civil rights, because if they break those, if they botch months of investigation, they lose cases, they lose their careers. They're ignoring all that. They're doing something that no cop would do.
Yeah. What's your evidence for this? Give an example of it.
We watch it. They're wearing masks and won't show their ID.
Federal agents are allowed to. There's precedent for that. There's actually court precedent for that.
Okay, I'll look that up. You show me where the precedent. Where's the precedent
on the screen? There's actually a ton of precedent for that. Yeah, because when they're doing official federal operations, they don't need to be showing their face. In fact, the only reason why Democrats want them to show their face is so they can dox them and their family.
But the Democrats are getting doxxed all the time.
You're not denying that.
No, the Democrats are
not denying that. No, it's so interesting. It's such a big problem. Do you mind if I say one thing? It's so interesting. It's such a big problem to be cleaning up this mess, importing, Biden administration of the last 4 years imported about 10 plus million illegal immigrants. They did everything that they could to allow the borders just to be wide open. You guys had no problem with that. A lot of Democrats had no problem with that. But now when it comes time to cleaning up that mess, it's a huge problem. It's really interesting.
More so far than Trump.
Internal removals?
Yeah.
No, incorrect.
They turned away the door. The internal removals are
returns at the border. Returns at the border.
You can say that's a wonderful thing to take. There was I just read it in the LA Times yesterday. There was an 18-year-old boy, a senior in high school, was walking home from school. He overstayed his visa by 2 years from Chile. They snatched him up.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Up off the school. They said he's a good student. He's a good athlete. Everybody loves him. He's got a family he's helping take care of. He's in an
I know plenty of good niggas who had straight A's and B's, but then they robbed one nigga and they went to jail. Come on, you gonna fuck up their career? You gonna fuck up their career? They got good education, nigga. If you're a criminal, you have to be held accountable. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. He's not dumb. You're explaining that he was a good student in this, so he didn't know he was gonna overstay his visa. He didn't know that. Why do y'all make it seem like these people just stumbled across fucking I don't know, maybe like if you was in that situation, and I know I was in the country, you know what I'm saying, and Trump got in office, okay, and I know he ain't gonna play about this shit. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe you should figure that shit out before it get bad. But the thing is that these people got comfortable. Facts, Loon. The fact is that these people got comfortable with doing illegal shit, coming here illegally, overstaying a visa, popping babies out, not thinking that they're gonna get deported, right? Having families. This is why these people only get ripped away from their family. They knew what the fuck they was doing. These people are not stupid. They may speak a different language, but they're not stupid. Okay, they knew what they came in. They came in here with intent. Okay, they knew that there's a possibility that they may be deported, and that's the worst thing that they're getting. It's not like these people are getting tortured and getting the hell out, and people are beating them, battering them, bruised. Get the fuck out. Plus, you got an app to self-deportate. Now, if you say fuck that app, I'm gonna do what I want. Get it in blood. When I get it in blood, don't expect me to be nice to you. Now I gotta hem your ass the fuck up because you playing with me. I said I'll pay for your flight back home. How's that the worst thing you could do? Send them back home. How's that the worst fucking thing you could do? Right? The problem with these Democrats, they want to keep playing with people's morality, and if you listen to them, we get nowhere because they want it done the way they want it done. You caused this problem. You caused the problem. You could have fixed it, but you said you need us to sign a bill, come together. Trump is influencing the Republicans not to sign the bill because we already have laws that ICE could enforce, but you're stopping them from doing a fucking job. But now nobody talks about that anymore. I remember vividly them saying that, but y'all can watch Jubilee debates where these dumbass liberals were saying, well, Trump doesn't want deportation because if he really did, he would have done this. He would have signed the bill. He would have encouraged them to sign the bill. But now that there is no bill signed, and guess what Trump is doing? His fucking job. It's simple. Obviously, they ran this country up. They disrespected this country. They opened our fucking borders, left us wide open to people that we don't know who's even here. Fuck the Mexicans, right? Not saying fuck Mexicans, okay, whatever. But what I'm saying is that they're not always the problem. Yeah, they're most of the problem because they're right next to us. But there's Chinese nationals. There's other people who hate this country as far as the Middle East. It's other people that hate this fucking country that we let in. We don't even know where the fuck they at. Child trafficking has happened. These Democrats don't give a fuck. They don't care. Don't ever let them lie to you to make you think that they care. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They want to win the morale battle. Oh, you just hate people. You just hate them so bad. Why don't you want people just to make money and eat? What's so wrong with that? The fact is that they take it away from American people, bro. I'm care about my veterans more than I give a fuck about an illegal immigrant. I don't give a fuck if he wants to work or not. Come here fairly. Let's talk. Then we could talk. You motherfuckers come here, don't speak English, don't want to learn English. You come here with your flag and stamp that bitch on the floor and fly higher than our fucking flag and tell us, hey, in order to get a job, and this is what they were doing in high school, in order to get a job, you need to learn 2 languages. Learn Spanish. Fuck out of here. I would never go to Mexico. It's just a respectful thing in my heart. I wouldn't go to Mexico and tell these motherfuckers, learn English, motherfucker. Learn a second language. That's how you're going to get a fucking job. They will probably chop your motherfucking head off and have you swinging from the freeway like they do their own people out there. My thing is, don't come in this country and act like you're a super patriot for your fucking country because you ran. Okay? You ran from your fucking country. Don't come here and play tough when motherfuckers are super inclusive. And oh God, give me your tacos. Nigga, we learned, we dip, flipped, and tipped that motherfucking taco. You feel what I'm saying? We learned enough about that tortilla shell. We don't need no more of that shit. Good. We got enough restaurants. Motherfucker, get up out of here. We know what your music sound like. Dun, 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 the same shit all day. We got it. Nigga, we don't need no more inclusivity when it comes to your shit no more. We good. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you don't want to integrate, go back home, bro. You don't be tough with us. We don't want no problems with you. We love y'all. Actually, we fuck with y'all. But when y'all start taking over, changing the demographic of all these communities and starting gangs, man, I wish I could pull this shit up. They made it a gang in Costa Mesa. In California, it's literally it's a beach town. They got a Trece gang, whatever the fuck it is, a Mexican gang by the beach. How the fuck can y'all afford it? First of all, y'all must got some good, crazy ass voucher from the government. But who the fuck are you to start a gang by the beach? What the fuck? I was so confused. Like, man, whatever, man. Like, let's get back into this stupid ass.
A detention facility now. And you think that's a good thing, and I think that's a horrifying thing.
Yeah, you know,
So
an example of not enforcing those basic laws.
We don't have a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
We have fundamentally incompatible values, morals, and ethics.
Yes, you want to
So
import
you
the
want
entire
to-
third world to, for the purpose of importing voters and all that stuff. And I want to protect American industries, Americans, and all of that.
You guys always lead with hyperbole. Nobody wants to bring in the whole third world.
Let me give you an example.
Although,
it's unfettered mass migration over the last 4 years. But let me give you an example of really quick. Strawberries. So we need to import 10 plus million for like the 2.5 million people that are already on farms in agriculture. No, that's not correct.
You know they
we don't need that many
people. They pay
people.
into Social Security, but they don't get Social Security.
They're a net loss tax. If your purpose of saying that is to say that they pay in more than they remove,
they do.
Really?
Yes.
You're saying that they're under the counter job that they work, right? Because it's illegal to employ an illegal immigrant, is paying for free healthcare, or that they're getting housing assistance, schooling, welfare in many states, all sorts of stuff. You're saying that they're under the counter job is paying for that?
Housing assistance. Who is giving them housing assistance? California.
Recent one you can check out. Massachusetts giving them $30,000 per year for a family.
I'll look that up.
You can check it out. In California, they get free healthcare.
I'll look that up.
You can check it out.
I'll figure it out because they're taking healthcare away from.
Bro, but my thing is, if you're gonna talk about something, why wouldn't you look this shit up? Why are you defending something that you know nothing about? I feel like when it comes to them, they speak on both sides of their fucking mouth, bro, and they don't give a fuck, bro. I feel you, bro. We can talk about it though. We gonna, if you tap in, bro, we gonna get into this. But they speak on both sides of their mouth, bro. And while speaking on both sides of their mouth, they look at you like you're fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? They look at you like you're fucking crazy for even trying to put logic in their head. Like, bro, that shit don't even make no goddamn sense, bro. Yeah, like this guy, right? When we go further into the video, we can't play too much. We gotta get into Obama. You feel what I'm saying? This dude said some shit like, yeah, we're for deportation too. If you for deportation, why the fuck are you so angry about people getting sent back home, right? And it's not like Trump isn't trying to send them home civilly, because he offered them a self-deportation act. Now, if they choose not to take that, I take it as disrespect. I think that you don't care about getting caught. I think that when you get caught, you don't care about getting caught in front of your family. You don't give a fuck about getting caught at the graduations. You don't care about none of that. But the thing is that the Democrats love that because they can make clips out of it. They can play games with people's emotions. See, oh my God, Trump is a dictator. Why would he take this man away from his family? Don't they got a self-deportation app? Yeah. Why did this person not use it? Because he thought he wasn't gonna get fucking caught. Okay. If anything, I would be mad at the motherfucker who allowed them to be fucking who told them that there will never be accountability in this country. You can skip the line and you can do whatever the fuck you want. It was, bro. It was the biggest.
Basically poor people. Like I said,
what's going on with that? Why do we have like veterans that are homeless on the street that are getting $2,000 per month, and then you have illegal immigrants that come in here, they get put up in luxury hotels in New York City and get thousands of dollars per month.
True? You actually believe that bullshit?
You can just Google it. It's very easy.
I can Google it. Yeah, I can do my research and find some place that'll tell me that.
Well,
but that doesn't.
Then we'll end up agreeing.
Yeah, that won't make it anyway true.
Really?
You can say it's you can say these things, but it's been working fine. They're cracking down on something that was never a problem, and they're doing it to gain power.
Who's doing it to gain power?
It's not Trump is a tool. Trump is a puppet.
They're deporting people to gain power.
You got to understand something.
What about importing people? Were they importing people to gain power?
You probably enjoy too. They talked about. There's a lot of talk about the global liberal conspiracy, the global new world order conspiracy.
You mean where they like pressure corporations into pushing and promoting left-wing ideology?
It's the far right. This global, they're all connected.
No, sir. This is where we get into globalism, man. You wanted it, we can get into it, man. Yeah, the New World Order. You know what I'm saying? Klaus Schwab. Yeah. I know all about it, my guy. I know all about it. Of course, man. These are the real deep state treason monsters. Okay, European side. Yes, they're terrible people, bro. These are the rich people who take advantage of our country, who are pulling the strings, who basically fund these corrupt individuals. You know what I'm saying? George, you know what I'm saying? The most of them are Jews. You know what I'm saying? They calling us a globalist. No, we're anti-globalist. We want to keep our culture. We want to keep America. We don't want to integrate to other countries. And we're not. They believe that They believe that there should be no countries. Everybody is everybody. Everybody has no culture. Integrate. Fuck it. There's no country. There is no constitutional republic. They want us to have one world order. Okay, ran by them. Basically, they make the rules. The WEO. What is that? They want when if there's a pandemic going on, which they tried to do. If they say take a 15-minute cities for sure. If they say take a inoculation, do it. You know what I'm saying? There is no people fighting back against tyranny. Okay, because they hold the guns. They're the ones who have their own police system. Okay, I get that, but that's not a Republican thing. We don't want that. We want to keep our constitution. We're the grand old party. You know what I'm saying? We like our sovereignty. We like what America is. All right. We don't want to integrate with every fucking body. We don't. We are who we are. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But they try to turn this country into a free for all. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, brother. Loon, we on the same thing. America is under attack, bro. It is under attack. Our sovereignty is under attack. And they're gonna keep jabbing. They ain't gonna stop just because Trump got in office now. It's not gonna stop, bro. I promise you. The only way to make this stop is to do what you're doing now, is alert the people. Alert the people, man, because it's not gonna stop. You feel what I'm saying? Not gonna stop. We got plenty of fucking communists in this country. Plenty of communist people in this country who's trying to take advantage of our country. And take advantage by us being so nice. Basically, they play with our emotions, playing with our morality. You know what? Maybe these people do need to have a place to live. Maybe we need to stop being so harsh on illegal immigration. That's what they want, so they can flood the gates to where America don't look like America anymore. You got Muslims you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking bad about the Muslims, but you know what I'm saying? We don't want Sharia law here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking bad about the Jews, but I don't want this to be a Jewish state. But it's kind of being that way. You got people that got two what is it called? Two citizenships, dual citizenship. And who are they loyal to? They probably stealing secrets from America and selling them to other people. We are under attack for sure. We are under attack, and it's on us to understand that we are. We cannot be okay with this. We can't allow them to play with our morality and play with us emotionally to embark globalism into this country, because it's slowly, gradually creeping in. We keep kicking them back, but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that we're free from it. We're gonna get into this video with fucking Obama.
Oh, and look, the left and people like me, you throw around the words, fascism in relation to authority, just willy-nilly,
right?
And you talk about authoritarianism as if it's something that happens everywhere else. And I think right now you have a lot of people who are still locked into this, like it could never happen here. But at some point, don't we have to wake up and say it's happening?
I think there is no doubt that a lot of the norms, civic habits, expectations, institutional guardrails that we had, that we took for granted for our democracy, have been weakened deliberately. I don't think they're destroyed, but I think they have been damaged. And
God, don't you guys love the way he talks? Don't you love how he talks? Of course, he is the person that he's speaking about. He is the person that he's speaking about. And Loon brought it up himself. He said he literally gave the fact that he allowed this country to feed us propaganda. He allowed the media to feed us propaganda, right? Lie to us in our face. No accountability. It is what it is. He allowed that. He opened us up to that. Okay. So now we don't know when Trump said, this is what made me love Trump. When he said fake news, he's holding the media accountable. Stop lying. See the whole thing. Don't feed it to the propaganda. Just like January 6th and the FBI agents inside January 6th. This is all a fucking lie. But mind you, this guy spied on Trump's campaign, bro. He's talking about dictator, right? He's talking about lawlessness, right? He spied on Trump campaign. But nobody talks about that. He sounds great. He sounds good. He's a great speaker. And when people vote for him or they voted for him, this is what they say the most, right? Trump is mean. He talks out of he doesn't know how to control his mouth. This guy does. This guy does, right? He fucks with your emotions, but he seems like a nice guy. This motherfucker don't. He ordered what? How many hot dogs did he order to the White House? Why are you ordering that many hot dogs to the White House? Wink, wink. You know what that means. Come on now. They don't even make no goddamn sense. Why would you order that many hot dogs to the White House? Who is this guy? He's a fraud. He's a fraud. And plus, his gay lover spoke out. And if his gay lover was lying, he should have sued him because that's defamation, right? Of character. We don't know this guy. He dropped missiles on Muslims. Exactly. He had more missiles dropped on Muslims than any other president. Exactly. Drone strikes, of course. This is the guy that they love. This because he speaks nice. To me, this person woke me up to the lies that a politician could tell while trying to, lace his fucking suit up. You know what I'm saying? Talking down on people. Oh man, we need to stick together. We need to. What do you say? We can. What was this fucking slogan again? Fucking guy was trash. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. And I would say maybe, right? I don't know for sure, right? Allegedly, maybe that he took acting lessons because this guy is a total different person from what he puts out. But people believe in that because people only see, and I think this is why people need God in their life, where you can see a demon in a person. Because how could a person do so much heinous things and speak like he's a regular person? It don't fuck with him at all to lie to the American people. Come on, man. But you got black people liking him because he's just fucking black. Matter of he's definitely a Satanist for sure, allegedly.
And they've been systematic about it. When I used to travel around the world, this is back when democracy promotion was still bipartisan, right?
Yeah.
George Bush was for it. Bill Clinton was for it.
Yeah.
I was for it. Marco Rubio apparently was for it, right? So it wasn't controversial for me to go to other countries and say, you know what? It's a good idea for militaries to be under civilian control. Because when you have military that can direct force against their own people, that is inherently corrupting. And so when you now start seeing the politicization of the military deliberately, right?
They just landed in Chicago.
When you have what looks like a deliberate end run around not just a concept, but a law that's been around for a long time, posse comitatus, that says, you don't use our military on domestic soil.
There you go again. So they talk about Chicago and Trump bringing the military inside Chicago, which is the National Guard, right? Y'all created the fucking problem. Look at Chicago. Who's dying the most? Black people. So you need the Black Death. That's what you're doing, because obviously you can't control it. You can't figure it the fuck out. You can't. But when Trump says, you know what, I'm just gonna bring him in there, have them fucking fix the problem, because niggas seem like they don't know what the fuck they doing. So at the end of the day, how is Trump wrong for that? How is he a dictator for that? How is he terrible for doing something that we needed for so long? We needed so long ago. At this point, we need a remedy to the problem. We can't just keep looking at this problem saying, that you deal with that. Oh, figure it out. We need a remedy to the fucking problem. Again, also when it comes to immigration, they're reacting the same exact way. It's wrong. You're this, you're that, you're that. Well, what was your result? What was your result? You said defund the police. You said police is racism, but At the same time, we're dying, but we're dying by the boatload because nobody's doing anything about it. So when Trump does something about it, you can't criticize him because you did nothing about it. And you're supposed to be from Chicago, Mr. Satanist man, allegedly. Maybe. Come on, man. Come on, it's crazy.
Unless there is an extraordinary emergency of some sort, that when you see an administration suggest that ordinary street crime is an insurrection, or
so Black lives don't matter. Black lives don't matter to Obama. He said ordinary street crime. That's niggas losing their life, bro. It's ordinary. Come on, man. Why are you trying to fix this shit? Leave it the fuck alone. It's good where it's at. Why are you trying to fix it? Isn't that wild to you? I thought Black Lives Matter. I thought Obama should understand why, people are in Washington or in what was it called? In Baltimore, actually been able to go outside. It's peaceful. Black lives are actually living now. You get to live your life. You mad at the fucking guy that's fixing a problem? Niggas get to live. It seems like y'all more mad. Like I said, they speak on both sides of their fucking mouth, man. As you can see, they're not pro-black. They don't give a fuck about black people. Honestly, they don't give a fuck about Americans. All right, they just don't. They can't. They can't.
Or a terrorist act.
Or a terrorist act. Yeah, that is a genuine effort to weaken how we have understood democracy.
So when he spied on Trump, lied on Trump, that's not a way of weakening democracy, right? When you weaponize the judicial system to go against Trump and lied against him and all, that was not weaponizing. That was not weaponizing the judicial system. That was not fucking up the democracy, right? Whatever y'all do is law, right? You could break the law. You could do whatever the fuck you want. You could invoke tyranny on the citizens of America, but then you still good, right? You still deserve to be heard, right? Your voice still matters. This is why I'm happy that black people are not listening to you anymore. They're not. Most black people are figuring it the fuck out. Yeah, you got a lot of black voters and you still got a lot of black control, but most people are figuring the fuck out, bro. You can't just come in with this calm demeanor like you're not the person that you are, bro. You are a terrible fucking person. You're a liar. You're a big fat liar. And I was drunk by your fucking message before. You're a bullshitter. You're just a regular politician that's gonna keep lying to the grave, and that's fine. Okay, we got a little bit more, and we're gonna get up out of here.
And then that was understood by Democrats and Republicans. I always try to. It's almost too easy of a thought experiment. If I had sent in the National Guard into Texas and just said, you know what, a lot of problems in Dallas, a lot of crime there, and I don't care what Governor Abbott says. I'm going to kind of take over law enforcement because I think things are out of control. It is mind-boggling to me.
Right, because Trump is stopping outstanding citizens. He's stopping the new scientists. He's stopping the new doctors coming up with the cures to cancer. He's stopping these people from doing great things. Trump, you gotta be crazy. Why are you doing that, man? Why are you doing that, Trump? This nigga's sick, and he's showing you how big of a fucking fraud he is, bro. He's a big fucking fraud, and I can't. I don't know who his interviewer is either, but I can't trust him either. I cannot trust this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a crocker. He's trash. The big fat liar, and we don't trust you anymore, right? And I don't understand how you got that much control in this country to where you can influence individuals to not think, but just feel. Don't think, feel his message. Don't even think about what he did wrong. Don't think about what type of person he is. Don't think about him selling out America. Just do what he say. Vote for him. Vote for whoever he tell you to vote for. Feel bad for black men for stepping up for what you believe. Come on, man. It's foolish. It's foolish. And we gotta hold people like that accountable, man. Let's get back into it. We almost done.
How
yeah,
Fox News would have responded.
Yeah.
I mean, there were times where I remember there was a moment don't remember what year this was, where the military just had regular exercises in Texas, out of one of the bases, Fort Hood, and Ted Cruz and a number of other folks were out there lending credence to the fact that I was preparing for, the whole black helicopter, one world government. I was about to take over Texas. And this is like a sitting U.S. senator.
Yeah.
Was like kind of retweeting about what's going on with these exercises.
Secret ops.
I didn't even have any, I didn't monitor military exercises because you know what?
But you can monitor Trump. All right, let's get back into it.
That was the Pentagon's job. That was the Secretary of Defense and the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the COCOMs. That was their job to prepare and focus on military readiness, and then they'd report to me. The point is that we have blown through, just in the last 6 months, a whole range of not simply assumptions, but rules and laws and practices that were put in place to ensure that nobody's above the law, and that we don't use the federal government to simply reward our friends and punish our enemies.
Right. This is why Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton should be in jail, right? This is why all of them should be in jail, because nobody's above the law, right? Clearly broke the law. Chucky Schumer, all the last FBI during that administration, during the Biden administration, they should not be in jail, right? Because nobody's helping their friends, right? You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar, and nobody likes you. You're a fucking liar, bro. Stop acting like we don't have eyes. And this is the Democrats. This is what they preach. Don't believe your own fucking lying eyes. Yeah, I know what you're seeing, but don't believe your eyes. Believe me. I got you. I'm going to tell you the truth, even though I never told you the truth. But I will tell you the truth because I want you to trust me, even though I don't care if you trust me or not, because who's going to hold me accountable? Because no one's above the law, right? This is what they do. This is the side speak that they say, right? When Trump holds people accountable for actual crimes that they're doing, dictator. Look at him. He's just weaponizing the system. But then when they fucking spy on his campaign, right? Trump up charges against him that he has to fight, right? Russia gate, right? Find out it's a fucking lie. Who do you hold accountable for that? It doesn't exist. No accountability. But guess what? Now that Trump is in office and he's holding other people accountable, why would he do that? Come on, why would he do that? It sounds too much like right. It sounds too much like fucking right, dude. You lock General Michael Flynn up. He had to fight for his life until he was exonerated. Or did Trump even pardon? Trump pardoned him, I think. He had to wait. January 6th, people had to fucking fight for their lives to be exonerated. You guys are terrible people, and I pray that people wake up and see the demon that you are, bro. Because you can't lie to people that have eyes, that choose to use them. All right. I don't trust politics. I trust in Jesus, bro. And this is how I was open to understanding that you're not that guy. You don't have the cards. You can't control a room like you used to, right? There's always somebody calling you a fat liar, right? At this point, we know who you are. You're exposed. Even your gay lover came out. And then, like I said, if he's lying, it ain't my fault. Sue him. He ain't been sued yet, bro. At the end of the day, we don't trust you. Black people don't like gay people like that. I promise you. I promise you would never got that same support. I promise you we knew what was up. We knew what was up. You would never got that support, bro. I promise you. You kept that in the background with your buns. At this point, we don't fuck with you, bro. We never. And you came up in our face with a lie. But black people were so ready to see change because they thought that our ancestor would be so happy that you're a fraud, bro. You're a fraud. And it's time to hold you accountable at this point, bro. You don't care about democracy. You don't care about being dictatorship at all, because when you was doing terrible things to this country, inviting propaganda to support y'all lies, nobody cared. Now all of a sudden y'all just concerning people who love America, even though y'all sold it, y'all will sell it out in a minute. right? Tax the billionaires. Meanwhile, y'all becoming billionaires. Climate change. Meanwhile, I'm buying a house on the beach, motherfucker. On a hill and on the beach, right? Meanwhile, allow immigrants, but I don't want them living near me. Get the fuck away from Martha's Vineyard. What is he doing here? Y'all are terrible fucking people, and I pray that people start waking the fuck up, because you can't explain this shit to people. You can't explain this shit because people think you're wild. These people are lying in your face, bro, and it's a cabal. It's an effort to lie to you. It's a reason why they do it to you. It's a reason why they tell you don't believe your own eyes. It's a reason why they say that's a man. I mean, that's a woman. No matter what, even though it's a man, that's a woman. It's a reason why they want you to abide by that. Lie to your fucking self. Lie to yourself, because that's what I want you to believe. If you speak out against it, you're terrible. That's like a person being victimized and you blame the victim for speaking out. Why would you do that to his life? Why would you destroy him? Why would you destroy his life? But this will happen to me. No. But think about his future though, right? Think about his future. Why would you hurt him that way? But he took advantage of me. But why would you hurt him that way? Come on, man. You gotta be a bigger person than that. I know what happened to you. This is what they're doing to us, the American people. Yes, we're fucking you over. But once you speak out against us, why would you do that? That's Obama, baby. It's Obama. He's a gay president. He's a minority. You don't want to do. Why would you do that? Are you racist? Why would you speak out against him? You hate black people. That's what it is. You hate black people. So what am I supposed to do? Don't tell the truth? Now I'm scared to tell the truth? Now you don't have a bank. Now you don't have a bank that sponsors you. Now you don't have a bank account. I'm gonna shut you down politically, economically, and force you to bow down. Because guess what? You gonna shut up, right? Alex Jones, you gonna shut the fuck up. You gonna get raped with a $1 billion ticket just for saying something online when they said a whole bunch of shit before and lied about it. If that's the case, y'all should be locked up for or being sued for the Charlie Kirk situation, because he wasn't a liberal, right? Even though he had a gay boyfriend, right? Oh no, he wasn't liberal. He was a conservative. His family hunt deer. What the fuck? So y'all should, if Alex Jones got sued for that specific reason, then Charlie Kirk's wife should sue you guys for lying that way, right? Jimmy Kimmel? No. The only time we should accept is when y'all do it, right? Because y'all the moral based party, right? The adults are in the room, right? And also the trannies are in the room, right? Talking to children, right? So as long as we're allowing it, everything's good. But as soon as we say fucking stop and we're tired of it, we're the terrible people, man. Fight for your country no matter what, bro. This is why I started a podcast. Or that's where I started reaction. I don't give a fuck what this is. This is to speak to the people. I'm trying to grow, of course, but also I want to speak to like-minded people, because I'm a dude from South Central. Gang bang, went to prison, all this, and I know this much shit, bro. Due to being lied to so much to where you want to know the information. You're tired of being lied to. What the fuck do I do? You gotta look this shit up. And most of the shit that they say they didn't do was they literally on YouTube saying it. Bill Gates literally on YouTube saying it. They say it. And they say I didn't say it. You literally on camera, you know, right? They don't even delete the video. It's there. Then you learn that, okay, I was lied to. You look at the black community. Who was it ran by? Democratic Party, right? Look at these bums in the street, right? What is that city ran by? Who was that city ran by? Who was that big city ran by? And why aren't they cleaning up? Only when China comes, and only when they try to prove a point. They can clean it up, they just don't want to. Why? Who's it ran by? Why is it like that? What's the incentive to keep it that way? Why is there so many illegal immigrants here? And they saying it's not illegal immigrants over here. And then when we find out that there is illegal immigrants here, we're trying to ship them out. Why are you trying to get rid of our illegals? Why? They're just good people. But I thought you said they don't exist. They say it's not a problem. But come on, man. You got a heart, don't you? Man, it's games, bro. It's games. And it's on you to dismantle the games, because America is in danger. America's in danger, and it's our job to pay attention because they're pulling the strings in the back while we're trying to live that American dream, be around family, love, and there's nothing wrong with doing it. But also pay attention because you're at danger. You're in danger. Our sovereignty is at danger. It constantly, if you look at these YouTube channels, there's ones that explain specifically about our Second Amendment. They're constantly going to battle about what guns you can't use, win, lose. But that means it's constantly going on and them attacking that shit, dude. Why do they attack it so much? Why? Why do they keep fucking provoking us and try to take our guns away at the end of the day? Because most of us are not paying attention to that shit. I do tap in from time to time, but they're still targeting our guns and trying to tell us that we're wrong for wanting guns. Why do you need all those guns? Come on, man. Meanwhile, the lefty lunatics is killing us, shooting at us, bombing ICE shelters, or ICE facilities, doing things that we may need guns for. Right? We need guns for protection of the liberals that have guns. Okay. My thing is, if they really wanted to stop gun violence, take it out of liberals' hands. The ones who don't know what bathroom to use. That's a perfect place to start. Start there. Matter of fact, if you're so liberal and you believe in this shit, give your gun away. Now, guess what? We ain't got no problem no more. Let us hunt and be prepared for, if a tyrannical government try to fuck with us. Let us prepare for that. We ain't trying to use it on you unless we have to. But you will minimize the use of guns if you start with yourself, Mr. Liberal, Mr. Mrs. Cat, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. I agree to that. If you give away your guns, I agree whatever call you, whatever the fuck. Just stay away from guns. Y'all terrible with it. Okay, y'all use it for all the wrong reasons. Y'all use it against motherfuckers that just want to talk to you and have a debate. You can't even have a debate because your fucking argument don't stand the test of time. But guess what? You want to take his life. And you expecting us to keep talking to y'all and have great conversation and learn, think we can learn something from y'all. Fuck no, we can't learn from y'all. Now my hands are up. Hands up, arms up too, motherfucker. I'm not talking about arms. I'm talking about arms. Because I can't trust you. I don't like you. I can't trust you. We tried this shit already. And y'all took his fucking life. And y'all laughed and mocked him over and over, kicking candles, whatever the fuck, making jokes. But it's not so fun when a rabbit has the gun, man. All right, guys, man, that's the show for today, man. Please, guys, like, comment, subscribe, man. South Central. We out, baby.